That Love Island reunion, y'all really ought to be ashamed of yourself. And it really sucks because it's such a good show. I only started last season with Serena and Cordell and all of them, and I've grown to really like the show. But I just feel like it just makes me sad because I just don't see anything changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1 minute Ace is that nigga, right? Like, all the guys like him. He is kind of a leader. A ringleader, though, like he said, y'all are grown. And if you listen to him, it's because you want to listen to him. You respect him and you value what he brings to the show. You value his opinion, not because he's forcing you to do or say anything or act any type of way. That pissed me off. Shelly and Alandria are the furthest things from bullies. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That just makes me sad. And then to find out that Huda's fans put her face on George Floyd's body, like, what? That really made me sick to my stomach. I didn't know that. I haven't really been, like, there's so much content surrounding, the Love Island cast members. It's hard to keep up with everything. But hearing that and hearing her express that to her so-called friend, and then finding out that this same so-called friend did nothing to defend her, it's like George Floyd. Like, do you even remember how turned upside down the world was after that happened? And for her face, her beautiful face, to get pasted on his body, that's some sick shit. And then for you not to speak on it is some even sicker shit, and I don't like it. And then to play the victim over and over, like, repeatedly, like, girl, I am so tired of these damn white girl tears. And I promise you, I don't normally take a political stance. I typically wouldn't even talk about this. Like, I just like to shoot my content, have fun. I express my opinions, to my family and friends, about racism. But unfortunately, this is a content matter. I'm reviewing Love Island, the reunion to be specific, and this is what we're talking about in 2025, and it makes no sense. Like, these girls are beautiful, and they were there for you, and they didn't have to be. They carried that show. They carried Joe ass. They were there for you. And I'm not just talking about Huda. I'm talking about all those cast members. For the most part, those girls were there for y'all. And to the people who spoke up in defense of them, hats off to you. But from my perspective, and I'm not just saying this because I love those girls and I'm a black girl, but from what I could see, those girls were the sounding board for everybody on that show for the most part. You went to them with your problems. They guided you. They offered advice straight from the heart. They didn't have to do that. Mean Girls, where? Now, all of a sudden, because you need a hill to stand on, you're going to throw the black girls under the bus. Why? Because it's easy, right? Because you know that the world is going to be on your side. Because this is how we always get treated. We always get treated like we're nothing. And it's really like, fuck, man. It's really saddening to trust somebody, with your feelings and with your heart, and for them to just behave like that. And the only reason I feel like I'm getting so emotional about it is because I just really don't see a change in sight. You know what I'm saying? And it's really hard because that they trusted that girl. They loved that girl. You can tell that Alandria was very sincere. Fucking Compton, bruh, with the planes. You can tell that Alandria was very sincere when she said that she loved Huda. And then for her to just get hurt like that, and this is the type of behavior that is consistent. Obviously not everyone, but there's too many situations and cases like this to think of it as an isolated event. I'm sorry. So just for them moving forward to protect their own interests and their own hearts, I really do hope they have nothing more to do with that girl. And I really hope that she does some type of real self-reflection that lasts longer than a month, because you didn't really have no remorse on the show, telling people I love you instead of offering real apologies. And on a side note, we're gonna get off the seriousness of this, and we're gonna talk about Taylor. Homeboy got off easy. What? Homeboy got off easy. Like, and then and Clark, it still don't make sense to me. Like, what do y'all think? Like, is this a real relationship? I definitely feel like he used Alandria just to stay on the show until he found somebody better. He played her close, and he kept her close, and he made nice and played nice with her, even though he knew he did not like her. He knew he was not attracted to her. How? He must be dumb or blind. He used that girl to stay on the show. Amaya siding with Huda, what was that? That was so unexpected. And the way them girls stood up for you, the way them girls came to your defense when it was time for somebody to get kicked off, the way they saved you, and you agreeing with Huda. What in the actual fuck? It makes no sense, bruh. Anyways, I'm only here for, Nick, Alandria, Shelly, and Ace. Everybody else is like, I don't care.